I thought the show was a lot of fun. Lori's really dynamic. It's very fast paced. You're trying to do a bunch of things at once, but it was really interesting and I learned a new recipe, which is great. Talking politics while you cook is probably always the way to go.
Signature question, he obviously, it's something he's very impassioned about. I think the election laws, you know, they're not perfect. They can always stand tweaking. I think that getting more people to vote is probably, you know, better for our government. You know, but again, on the flip side of that, I think that we need to be careful about, you know, making sure that everybody who does vote really is eligible to vote. And you know, he agreed with me.
I thought that the way they talked and cooked at the same time was really great, and Lori kept the conversation going, and Joe certainly seemed very at home in the kitchen, and the deftness of the chopping and the talking at the same time was great. And I also appreciated the nonpartisan discussions they were having, so that the show is open to anybody that would like to come from any political spectrum.
The recipes as were presented they were presented in a very lively manner, with a nice conversation with Representative Saunders and some very provocative questions, but at the same time doing everyday activities. So there was this nice sort of airy conversation, but it was brought right back down to reality when there was cooking food, the basic stuff of life.
The food is delicious, the orzo. I've never tried orzo before, so I'm stealing that recipe for sure. I've also never cooked grouper, so that was really interesting. I'm gonna go finish it in a second, but it was great to make, very quick, very easy, and very delicious.
Ravenous Pig, fabulous restaurant. It's kind of my philosophy on this show is that let's support local business. It's not a chain, it's not a big corporation. These are people that, you know, truly love their craft.
I think most people in the state do what Lori does. They get together with family or friends and they cook dinner and they talk about what's going on in the state. So to be able to talk in-depth policy while at the same time making a delicious meal and learning a new recipe it's really smart, and it's totally the way to go.